We all have challenges, doubts, fears, and frustrations that must be dealt with daily. When we don't address these things from a healthy place, we can end up with burnout. It happens when you focus on work too much. If you can relate, this video is for you. You may think your issue is that they are taking over your life. But being in control of your time means having more self-control. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this channel is about helping you change your life for the better. And in today's video, you will learn about early signs of burnout and how to avoid it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to get more videos like this. A common theme is breaking down internal barriers created by the anxiety caused by feeling overwhelmed and unable to cope. People become detached and stressed out for various reasons. These factors combine to create a lack of self-care and the inability to relax and enjoy life more. That's why it's not good for your health or productivity. You are spending too much time trying to find ways to manage your workload and too little time doing what you love. If you watch this video till the very end, you'll understand how to prevent burnout. Regardless of what life throws at you, you can maintain work-life balance. So, please pay close attention. Causes of burnout. Stress is a natural part of life. It even plays a role in how your body functions. But when you have stress that lasts for too long, it can actually affect your health and well-being. Stress also impacts many other parts of your body in negative ways. It can increase blood pressure and heart rate, decrease muscle strength, and diminish key hormones like dopamine and serotonin. Over time, prolonged exposure to stress can contribute to major depression, anxiety disorders, and sleep problems. Most importantly, when you are under stress, you perform less than if you were not being faced with stress. What are some of the early warning signs of burnout? Physical signs and symptoms of burnout occur because your body has begun mobilizing resources to deal with external threats, even when you don't have any reason to believe there's a threat present. When that mobilization continues without resolution, your body can forget how to relax and control hormones. This lack of relaxation is what causes all those unpleasant health issues common during early burnout. It also makes it very difficult to regain focus at work and maintain sleep quality. All these things take energy, something our bodies need to restore and re-establish. How much do you know about recognizing and dealing with burnout's emotional signs and symptoms? Sometimes people don't recognize that they are suffering from burnout. The first emotional signs are easy to observe by anyone who knows you. They include stress, anger, or irritation in your voice or facial expression. You may also be taking out your frustration on others. Burned-out individuals often make mistakes, which is one reason why burned-out people seem irritable or angry most times. It's not just because they feel stressed, it's because they have anxiety due to their stress state. Another sign of burnout is mental fatigue or feeling tired all the time. Mental fatigue comes from using your brain too much, such as when you work a job with lots of responsibility while being emotionally exhausted. These symptoms can make it hard to enjoy what you are doing at work, even if you love your job. You may also develop new habits, including spending less time at work or having thoughts about quitting. If you notice any of these feelings coming up for you, you probably feel burned out. It's important to address this emotional stress before it gets too deep. In order to prevent burnout and maintain work-life balance, here are 6 things you can do. Number 1, shift your perspective and work with a purpose. We spend so much time at work that way we forget to give ourselves enough time to do things that matter to us outside of it. that can be avoided by having priorities in your life and permitting yourself to seek out what matters to you. If you feel like you are constantly rushing from one task or event to the next, there is a chance that you are spending too much time working. You deserve free time and relaxation to let your mind and body relax, but working hard doesn't mean pushing past painful thoughts or emotions. Rather, it means being more aware of how you spend your time and choosing to invest more into the things that matter to you. Fortunately, this starts with a change of perspective for the better. Number 2, control your workload. Once you have assessed your workload, it's time to implement ways to cope with it. There's a reason that some people are constantly overwhelmed at work, and others seem to keep their jobs going without much effort. You may think that you're being productive and spending enough time working on your assignments. But if you've got a lot of things on your plate, then chances are you're only showing surface-level productivity. Many different strategies can be used to manage one's stress load. Here are just a few examples. Set reminders for yourself throughout your daily routine to stay focused on what you are doing and keeping track of your deadlines. Organize your work so that every project is not scheduled at once. Leave yourself some room to spend quality time on each project to really get into it. The most important thing to remember when it comes to preventing workplace burnout is to take care of yourself. But remember, overworking yourself is one of the most common ways to end up looking like you don't care about your job. With that in mind, it's important to determine how many hours you can really work before feeling relaxed and effective. Number 3, learn to manage stress. While we cannot avoid all of life's challenges, there are ways to reduce stress when it occurs. Of course, the best way to do this is by talking about your concerns with someone you trust and feeling like they have them back at you. But for those of us who can't help redoubling our efforts to get through each day, learning to manage stress takes practice. However, as we know from past experiences, practicing stress management skills helps us more than anything else. These habits also make a big difference in how successfully we reach goals. What's more, exercise is an obvious solution to stress, and only getting out of the habit is torture. You can add stress reduction to your schedule in any amount of time. Practice yoga, tai chi, or whatever type of meditation works for you. Add things such as dancing or walking around the block to your daily routine. Whatever makes you feel relaxed and alive, go do it. Or you could set up a going coffee night or other events to meet people with similar interests. Whatever you choose, try to enjoy yourself and look after yourself. If you miss a week, put everything off until you're stronger again. Number 4, mental breaks. If you find that you have become engulfed by stress and are constantly overwhelmed, maybe it is time to take a mental break. Yes, we all deserve some downtime, but hectic lives don't make for healthy relationships or lifestyles. If you know how to separate yourself for a while, you can get away from it all. Do whatever you make feel relaxed and restored. Go for a walk, watch a movie, visit friends. When you return to work, you will be able to focus more easily. If you keep this up for 2 weeks, you will notice a huge difference in your energy levels. Additionally, you will be less distracted by daily stresses, which will improve your quality of life. Number 5, physical breaks. Taking physical breaks is one of the most effective ways to avoid burnout. We get into a routine, working long hours and maybe forgetting to take time for ourselves. This can easily lead to burnout, so we need to make an effort to keep our stress levels low by exercising. Daily walks and active activities are great ways to accomplish this. This will help increase health and energy levels slightly. Another great way to exercise is doing more things outside of work that bring you joy, like dancing at home or playing games with your kids. You should also consider what exercise you enjoy most and how much time you have available to practice it. Whatever activity you choose, the only thing that matters is that you do it before getting too busy again. That way, you'll find some downtime in your schedule to hit a gym, grab a yoga session, swim laps, or whatever makes you feel relaxed and happy. As always, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button if you find this video helpful and share it with others you think might benefit from it. You can also find a link in the description to a video that shows you how to recover from burnout. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.